Alright, it is time for Plasma Overhaul Day 3. Now, I am sick. I have been for the past couple days, but it's hitting me good today. So this might be a little bit of a shorter one. We are pretty much just going to be doing at least 2 DLCs. I do want to run our AoE build for the day, just to kind of see how it feels. I also want to go get that Love Thumper before we get started on that. If it still exists, I don't know. I really don't. So let's just get started there. Let's go see if we can get a Love Thumper, and then if we can, hopefully they have reduced visual pollution. We'll find out real quick. I still don't know how I feel about the fact that they removed drop reloading as a function. Well, okay, to be fair, they removed just dropping an item. They didn't really, remove the concept of dropping and reloading, because I could still do that, which is just an extra step that's inconvenient and doesn't actually prevent the player from doing that. So I still don't understand why they removed the button. Look at the AoE. It's not actually doing a whole lot, but it is kind of funny to look at. I can kind of just, somewhat bully enemies just by punching them away from me, but also still taking them for damage. And then I do run the risk of dropping my health bar to 0 like this, where if I took literally any damage at all, I die. Even if it's something like the screen shaking because of heavy footsteps from a boss type enemy or something. It doesn't think I'm allowed to pick up health. Alright, interesting. But yeah, so that's a very real hazard we're playing with today. I could put a point in Symbiosis so that we don't have to worry about the minus health regen. Or I can work towards Inertia to get extra Nova Shield damage for our Love Thumper. So I'm a little torn between literally just being able to exist and Funny Nova, which also makes me think maybe I should go check if the Ruby still exists. The Grog allegedly is nerfed, so probably not a good option, but if the Ruby is still there, hey, I can just AFK with that in my hands. And speaking of that, we'll probably go to Pirate DLC first today, just because the Rapier is the funny pokey stick, so if it's still there, great. Wait for him to move so he doesn't get stuck in the floor. He has on a booster shield. That's cursed. This is fine. He wants to go up there, but we're not going to let him. Wait, Henry, please. Okay, cool. We take those. Please? I'm a little sad. Well, I don't know where we're getting our shield from. Oh, Maggie. What if I just keep re-rolling this until I see a Love Thumper or something? Okay. I don't think we're gonna force roll a Love Thumper out of this. So let's see if Henry himself drops anything. And then cry to ourselves when he doesn't. Oh yeah, most of these weapons are from Reborn, as far as I can tell. That's a spike shield. Well, actually, hold on. Does the mod on the website say anything about that? You know, I don't much like the fact that I don't outright just see where they got some of their stuff from, because some of these features are totally just from Reborn, and I don't see anywhere like where the credit is. I would imagine it'd be like a big thing to be like, hey, I'm using these mods from these people, because a lot of mods do that. But like, I, I don't know where they are. Yeah, so currently combing through, trying to see if they've talked about any of the mods that they've borrowed from anywhere. I can't genuinely find a resource. So if anyone has proof of them crediting other people for their work, I would greatly appreciate it. Because it'd be kind of cool to credit other people. I could just be blind as well. To be entirely fair, it could be somewhere very obvious, and my brain is just too dense to just notice it. But I feel like there should be a section just labeled credits. Oh, okay. So we've noticed that whenever you die in this mod, it takes like a decade to respawn. Like, hold on. Let me just go ahead and apparently not die. Okay, so look at how long this respawn timer is. So that's about like, what, 20 seconds of just watching your character flop on the ground, with the reasoning being that they don't like people throwing bodies at stuff, which is, like, fair, sure, for normal play, but it's just inconvenient and annoying. Anyone who's playing Borderlands 2 to the degree that they're modding the game is already fully aware of what they're doing, and if they're stuck in a slow respawn like this, they're just gonna have another mod that like speeds up time or just reloads the map for them real quick or something like that. So that I am not a fan of. I find that to be a little bit odd. I love that this started out as me trying to look for credit and now I'm kind of just flaming them, which I will admit I am somewhat doing. So I apologize. Replaces that annoying Hyperion woman dialogue. The dialogue's kind of funny. What? I know that I'm being more scrutinous because I am sick. So, like, my brain is just, like, more trash right now. But also, why? Why? Why move it? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and farm Henry. Just to see if he can drop the Love Thumper instead. Remington's... Why? What was wrong with the original drop source? This already has a dead... There's no point in reshot... Okay. Does it do anything different to deserve being moved further into the game? It's a little faster. Alright. Hold on, what's the raid boss overhaul? Terry. Let's look at Terry. What's different about you? Oh, hey, Reborn's health nerf. Okay, so they do use Reborn. It's just not listed anywhere. Cool. So, if I'm reading this right, Terra's health is less than, like, well, almost a quarter of what it was. And then also that Terra gives, like, 4 times more XP? I kind of want to go try to fight him now. I don't know where any of my equipment is to be able to farm him properly, so let's just go, like, bully Saturn and see if we get random trash from it. But I'm curious. I swear I was going to play DLCs today, but I'm being thrown for a loop right now, so I want to get to the bottom of it. Alright, General Loot Farm. Oh, wait, is that just a shield that's permanently... Yes, a shield that's permanently broken. Wait, greatly slows you down. Hold on, what's our top speed normally? So that's 11.6 with that on. 15.67. Okay, so I'm not going to use that shield, but that's cool. Stack overflow. Is this not just the infinity? I think it's just the infinity. Okay. Lucrative opportunity, giving ammo regen, launcher ammo regen, and grenade regen. Okay. The fireball. Yep, that's a fireball. Inflammable Flame of the Firehawk. Could be funny. Actually, could be really funny on this character with our Nova Shield damage and radius increase. Okay. I kind of respect that. Warp Driver, Legendary Siren, team status damage and team status resist, and then +4 to Flicker. That's the only skill. Elemental status chance? That's what we're okay. Sure. I mean, this is a thing. New Laser Discer. A very, very purple Slaga. Why are you so... What was wrong with its old skin? It's so, like... something. Okay. Oh, hey. The Choppa. Yep, that is a chopper. But I can let go of shoot and it stops shooting. I'm not saying that I like the permanently hold down aspect of the chopper, but the fact that it just is now just an assault rifle feels a little weird. Hi, Terra. He's a little healthy. Poke your head out a little early so he stops a little short of the rock so you can still hide behind the rock. I am so tanky, though. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. So, what do we get for this? Oh, hold on. So, we got Chain Lightning. Okay. The Elephant Gun. Alright. Blood of Terra, which gives cooldown, overhead cooldown, movement speed, and max health. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. I do kind of like that. I've always wanted a cooldown and override cooldown relic in a mod before, and I like movement speed, so that's kind of nice. This is one I will give them. This is kind of cool. Also, yeah, that elephant gun, really high damage, really high crit. 100% accurate? Ooh, with no, like, cone spread at all. Okay. And a lot of E-Techs. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this in. Ooh, we could farm this for anything. Hold on now. Osmosis? Grants immunity to dots. That would actually be kind of a good, like, absorb shield to have. Okay, I respect that. That's kind of cool, actually. Javelin? Torg. What? Do you throw? Why are you called Javelin? Why are you burst fire? What? It shoots... It just shoots Ahab shots. Nope, not even Ahab shots, just rockets. Why is it called a javelin? Is it just because of... Oh, because it's referencing, like, a javelin rocket launcher that has the homing capacity built into it? Sure. That's not what colloquially we call javelins in this community, but that is actually based off of an actual rocket launcher, so I'd take that. That's fair. The pimp. Is this the Pimpernel? This is the Pimpernel. Why change that? Never mind. Okay. Sure. Oh hey, the Chroma. That's definitely from a different mod. Cool. Oh hey, the not Chroma. Ah yes. I love when the mod breaks because of effervescent items. Are you a Gwen's head? Oh, teapot. That's... Wait, a fire teapot? Why? Why remove the... What? Wait. Incendisaur? This is just a Gatling gun. Oh, you get DR while holding it. Oh, from the prefix. Okay. Wait, is this the... Wait, is this the retainer? Wait. The Mamba. Oh, it adds corrosive damage to melees and also makes you immune to corrode. That's kind of cool. Okay, I respect that. The Snot Rocket. This is a fastball. Is it a corrosive locked fastball? Did they do that to the fastball? Please tell me you didn't. Oh, it's sticky. Okay, never mind. It's not a fastball. That's kind of neat, actually. I like that. Luck Buck. This is the Chulane. Does it just make me purple? Oh. Oh. Explosive. Okay, that's kind of cool. I respect that, yeah. That's neat. That's a Deadly Bloom. Wait, is that a Deadly Bloom with no capacity? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, it is. Oh, it has 1 capacity. Wait, do I like that? Do you recharge? Hold on. If this recharges, I like it. Okay. Very big AoE. Let's just fast forward time. Doesn't naturally recharge, but if you have a skill that triggers shield regen, this would be crazy. I don't think I have one on Maya. Maybe on Gauge? You would blind yourself on Gauge. But, like, this could be really funny, actually. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of down with that. I respect that. Oh, the B shield is replaced with the Wasp so that you can't infinitely shoot your B shield, but it's up every 3 seconds. Less than 3 seconds, actually. That'd be pretty fast. Hold on. Okay, so like every 1.5 seconds, roughly. Maybe 1 second. Alright, cool. I kind of respect that. That's a weird but nice way to balance that out, actually. It doesn't seem to be affected by roid damage, though. Wait, is any of this buffed by roid damage? Have I been bamboozled? They're not buffed by roid. I didn't have to run a melee shield that entire time. I thought it would get... My roid shields have been doing nothing this entire time for my damage. Alright. That's cool. I really should have, yeah, I should have tested that. That's actually on me. That's totally on me. I should have known. I should have known to test. I saw it said they dealt melee damage. I thought it would factor roid automatically, but no. Okay. Okay, so I think it's just because I am sickly, but I am almost effectively having a zero tolerance policy with all of the weird questionable stuff that's been occurring. So I think at least for today, I should probably stop short. And then maybe we just bump up to like level 60 tomorrow. Maybe we just test out equipment, see if the end game feels good. Hopefully that's possible. Because I'm having more and more conflict with this mod the more I play it, which I kind of feel bad about because I've seen a lot of people like actually enjoy this mod and they've been saying like, oh, I've been having fun, it's been good, and it actually, I mean, like some of the aspects are kind of fun. Some of the other stuff I have just been asking myself why. So I don't think it's actually fair for me to continue to play it if I am just going to scrutinize every single detail about it. So this will probably be where I have to stop it for today. This is going to be a really short one. Day 3. Okay, I know I said day 3. Don't ask why Diablo 2 is open in the background right now. But I looked at the other characters. Zero, critical ascension, still exists. Still, like, a lot of damage. Like, hundreds of percents of damage available to that character. I looked at Salvador. He's still got fully unnerfed, completely vanilla money shot, so he still has his damage available to him. Krieg still has his bloodbath, still has a lot of other stuff. His melees hit 3 times instead of 1 every time you melee a mob. A lot of the other characters except for Maya and Axton all have buffs that are like hundreds of percents of damage compared to those two. Axton buffs team damage, but the team damage buffs don't go to him. They only go to his team. I'm reopening the game real quick. It provides plus to Onslaught, which provides movement speed. You wouldn't correlate... No. It's only 2% movement speed per level in this mod? It's passive. That's fair. It's passive. Alright? But, look at this capstone. Damaging an enemy grants a stack of power, empowering the damage of all allies, excluding you. So, every tick of damage that you deal, including Teslas, i.e. Stormfront, i.e. Electric Chair, i.e. just general Teslas, is giving your teammates a 0.25% damage buff per tick for up to 6 seconds. You can get hundreds of stacks in that amount of time and severely buff your teammates. Now, I guess that you get resilience, which gives you immunity to damage for 2.5 seconds every 12.5 seconds, which is cool. But in terms of damage buffs, 15% damage there. Okay, 25% damage there. 25% grenade there. A little bit more there. While... No, that's passive. Okay. So grenade damage is still good there. And like, looking at these look agreeable. But I'm going to quickly just reopen the other characters with bigger buffs and just show those real quick. Alright, so, Zero here. We get 4% crit damage per stack and 2% gun damage per stack with any weapon, stacking up to 999 times. That's a lot. I'm just going to put it out there. We get velocity for more damage. We get headshot for more damage. Just rising shot. I mean, Death Blossom and Death Mark together are really, really good for debuffing and dealing even more damage. Gun damage and melee there, which I don't really use Be Like Water, but someone might try to. And then more gun damage here. So, like, he has probably, like, 20-fold the damage Axton could ever hope to achieve in this mod. Theoretically, with Critical Ascension and other skills. And debuffs. We also have Sal over here, which immediately gets a 20-something% gun damage buff passively for existing off of a 5-point skill. Swapping guns can cause your guns to deal 11% more damage per level temporarily, with slightly reducing damage per like bullet spent or mag size or whatever. We have Money Shot, which is vanilla Money Shot that does vanilla Money Shot stuff. We have Get Some, which increases damage dealt for 2 seconds, which I don't know if that stacks, but it probably does, considering how things have been going and the fact that it says stack duration. Over here on Gauge, we get some minor general buffs here, but at the bottom of the skill tree, Upshot Robot, every stack of Upshot Robot gives both you and DT a 5% melee damage bonus. We go over here to Anarchy. Anarchy gives an extra 1% damage per stack, up to 100 stacks at 5 out of 5. You could buff it up further to potentially 210, which means that that's like 210% damage on the character. You do take more damage, but you don't lose your accuracy. We have with Claws, which gives you 7.5% more damage per Anarchy stack. And then we have Rational Anarchist, which instantly gives you all stacks of Anarchy immediately, whenever you get one stack. And then of course we do have Krieg, which gets his normal hundreds of percents of extra melee damage. We have the vanilla Bloodbath amount. We have FTB, which looks nerfed, I think. Blood Overdrive, I don't know if anyone uses, but it also looks unnerfed. And then Blood Explosion is unnerfed. Release the Beast is fine. Most of his fire skill tree has the exact same amount of damage buffing to it. So I guess this is all to say, I have apparently picked one of the worst characters in the mod. If you're playing Maya or Axton, you have like minimal amounts of damage for yourself. And one of the main reasons I picked Maya was because in the discussions for this mod, the mod dev had said that Maya was one of the more changed characters, which I thought made her probably like better. But her and Axton are hundreds of percents of damage behind other characters, apparently. So I don't know how I feel about that, which is further encouraging me to just go ahead and bump the character up to level 60 and go ahead and do that testing. And then maybe we replay this mod in the future with a different character that we know will actually have a lot of damage, because I feel like I just accidentally grabbed the shortest straw, which I couldn't have possibly known I was going to, outside of just looking at every character preemptively. So that's just unfortunate. We'll still probably bump that Maya up. And now day 3.